That was the only one. All
I
right.
understand the reference.
A
Okay.
long time ago.
Oh god. Okay.
You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
That's the kindest words I've heard today.
Wow. Wow.
I didn't even think about this. Do you need our pictures again for the characters, or do that later?
Let me look at my notes real quick.
That
Here,
sounds
I
awesome.
am actually crying right now. That hit the spot.
What better way to diffuse an insult than to accept it fully?
you know, yeah.
It's accurate.
Very
Yeah.
much so.
I can't believe how many consumables I get with Alchemist.
Remember, you can't spam drugs.
I'm gonna see me do it again.
So first and
My
foremost,
only
Alex, can you change my character to Seer? Oh, I'm Zephyr right now. It seems
you gotta
You
change
have
it,
to
buddy.
do that.
I do that.
Right? If you're on your phone, right click it, and you just unfine, they click it again.
Okay.
Where is shoes? I gotta do a couple things
I
here.
have songs stuck on my head. I don't know if I like it or not. Excuse me.
Here you go, Alex.
Can move this over here. Over here. There we go. And then you had a thing. Oh, everybody had a thing. Oh. Oh.
I do this. Can you repeat what you said? I right click it. No. Make this the character I'm losing. The actor that I want to be right now.
And let me fix darkness.
So if you right-click your name on the players thing on the bottom left, you can do user configuration.
Oh.
And you can change it in there. You might have to reset it or something.
Oh, I got it now. Thank you. All right, we're good.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
The chat. I come back looking at the chat. I was like, oh, there's words.
Suddenly, everybody became orcs.
Well, we are now. It's now an orc campaign. Here we go. That's what it is. I was thinking about doing like Goblin campaign at some point.
Did you see Final Fantasy 14 TTRPG was released?
Yes. I'm still thinking about doing a Goblin campaign.
I mean, Goblin would be fun.
All right.
Goblins are very bouncy.
They are very bouncy. They are. Let us go ahead and
Sorry, Alex.
Oh.
Sorry, I just sent you a token.
Oh, okay. Let me get that. Let me get the thing.
I forgot to do that early.
It's fine. It's fine. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. There we are. There we go. There we be. There we go.
Nice. Thanks.
Welcome. I think everyone's good now. Except for Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't have a token yet.
Okay, where's the download button? Button, where are you? Download. Download complete. Click on Alex.
Hi, I'm
Whisper
Alex.
message.
Hi. Whisper me all
Exit button.
things.
Go to download. Go to. Don't highlight everything.
Yes, highlight everything. Give me.
You don't want that.
Oh. Wait, why?
You will see things you can never unsee again.
I mean,
You just might.
I browse the internet
back?
daily. It's probably.
You don't browse my internet daily.
That. See, now I'm just worried. Then.
See, you have access to the internet. He has access to the intranet.
Oh. Oh.
Now I'm just thinking back to the early days of the internet. Not well.
The dark days, yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be back. I gotta
there was
go.
no such thing as
Let some dogs out.
There was no such thing as like the dark web or whatever. It was all the same thing.
It was just web.
The government finally realized, oh shit, people do bad things on there? Hold on a second. Let's take a look.
Well,
Let's
Oh,
separate
shit.
it, make it easy to look at one versus the other. Excuse me.
I'm gonna do a burp counter for Gabriel. I'm just gonna stick it in the corner, and that every time he does that,
Please
I'm gonna ping that counter.
Please do. That sounds like hilarious.
I might just do that.
I made a poor choice in drinking the 24-ounce Monster Energy drink.
Oh my
God.
God.
I drank all of it.
Why? Okay. And you're not dead yet?
Wait a
That
minute.
was 20 minutes ago when I started.
Oh, well,
Oh, I thought you were talking about the import. I just finished an import.
No, just regular crack cocaine, legal crack cocaine.
Well, I haven't had an energy drink in probably, I want to say, probably about a year. I haven't had one.
I only drink the white Monster, the sugar-free.
I can't drink those. Not because I can't specifically, because they taste horrible to me.
Oh, that's tragic. Best one.
Not to me. Nope.
All energy drinks taste like trash to me.
I mean, that's fair, but there's some better tasting trash. Kind of like fast food. All fast food is technically trash, but there's some that taste better than others.
Well, true, but it doesn't change the fact that it's all trash.
Fair enough. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Look,
I'm saying.
Look.
I'm not disagreeing that it doesn't taste bad.
I am what I drink, and there's a reason why I have a possum as my icon.
Hey, excuse me. It's called a trash can, not a trash can't.
Oh my God.
If y'all do notice, this is a possum And with my face interposed on it.
Yes. Yes, it is. Wait, what? No, what? We'll talk about that after. We'll talk about it after. I want to know the story behind it, but we'll talk about it after. So game time. Um, so shit happened last game. Where you all made some visits. One group made a house call. One group visited a hatchery, and one group visited the library. Gathering some information, you made some discoveries, let's say, into the possible situation you and, by extension, the village currently find themselves in. Well, I guess the village and then by extension you, because you fell into it. But anyways, neither here or there. So, having learned these things, Seer, in all his wisdom, decided to run out and investigate one of the leads, possible leads, to what's the most polite way I could say this? He decided to fuck around and find out. And in doing so, he did find out because he was blasted about 15 feet with a massive amount of damage. You're still alive, right, Seer? I forget.
Very much so. I'm very much alive.
Okay. Yeah, you're still
Being
good.
carried along with Baker, right?
Uh,
Darian? No. Crap. It's been 2 weeks. I'm super fried. I'm sorry.
It was. I think it was just Seer. I think it was just Seer.
No, we had a second. Someone else.
Yeah,
Baker was there.
there.
Baker
Yeah.
was there.
Yeah,
It was
Baker was the
Beer.
Baker and
No, it was-
Google.
Oh,
Well, I don't think it was Google.
Google wasn't
Google
there.
wasn't there.
Google wasn't there.
Yeah, it
Mm.
was.
For sure.
It was
Our-
Seer and
Okay, I think it was Seer
Baker.
and Baker. Seer and Baker were the ones that.
as our two clerics tried to do cleric things to the statue.
That's
Oh, right,
right.
statue.
That's it. But Seer got the brunt end of that stick and got very hurt. I think it was 8d6 damage. It was. That happened. It hurt a lot.
yeah, I'm carrying both of them back to the inn.
And that's where we left off, with you carrying back Seer and Baker back to the inn. So that is where we'll pick up. As the other individuals, the rest of your party, are kind of chilling, like, where the fuck did everybody go? You run in with your two healers, one of them not looking too hot. And we'll start there. And action.
Oh shoot! Actually, I can actually do both of you while doing the thing. I can
TMI.
give you each a small elixir. Whoever's in my right arm gets that one. Whoever's in my left arm gets that one.
There we go.
Okay.
So who's who?
That is a good point. Let me
Uh,
roll.
Do
I do slash roll too?
Nope, I'll make this very easy. Sierra gets the 5, Baker gets the 4, because Sierra's the one starting more.
Okay. I have what's that meme? I don't know what to do with all these consumables.
In either case. So, running in, what does everybody do?
The hell happened to you guys?
I'll set them up to nice comfy chair, fire. I request from the innkeeper food and drink.
Here, open his eyes.
You guys okay?
His red glare. staring eyes, and he says, "I was trying to release Snake. I did not succeed."
He touched the statue and flew back many feet, doubled over in pain and unconscious.
Wow.
Well, that just sounds like a silly idea.
It was greatest moment. Saw a lot during that brief moment of almost dying. But the statue definitely got something going on. Definitely very much magically in nature. Most likely, it's definitely the snake inside. That's my guess.
So now what do we do?
Don't look at it with any type of magical senses. Very much overpowering.
So very magical. Got it.
Okay, now I'm gonna go sleep. Y'all have a good one.
I feel like you should probably get yourself some healing somehow.
What time of day was this again?
It is probably about later. I forget which one usually comes later. It's like maybe 5 to 6 p.m. at this point.
Oh, okay. And how's Baker looking?
How is Baker looking?
He was just unconscious, I believe.
Oh, okay, so he's still unconscious?
He probably would have woken up at this point. I think he went to go take care of the doggos.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Want to share with the class?
Discord.
Oh.
I believe we have to do it the old-fashioned way and go to the elder's hut to figure out what's going on over there. That seems like the most logical conclusion.
That's why we
It
came
seemed-
back. The two of us aren't very sneaky, and there was some weird stuff in his house.
Oh.
Weird stuff in his house?
Yeah, it was like a ritual circle, I think it was, or something. I just got a peek of it while he was politely telling me to fuck off.
That's accurate, yeah.
Well
yeah.
then.
Like
I should be. I'm ready to go when you ready to go. See. Need to rest a little bit.
Yeah, what is our plan? How are we approaching this? Are we trying to convince the townsfolk they need to
get their shit together?
Yeah. Or do we just like blow up the statue and see if that works?
They weren't very polite when I tried to tell them that they owed the god something.
So that was the elders, right?
Yes. So we should try to rally the people for sure.
Okay, so now is it everybody that's abusing the situation, or the elders, or like? Let's be honest, we don't really know the exact nature of the agreement that was happening. I don't think.
No, I don't believe we do.
No, I think that part was missing.
Because just with what we have, it sounded like a totally one-sided deal, where basically the townspeople benefit and the snake god thing there just suffers.
Well, it seems like the Snake God's too incoherent to really justify if he even got a good deal or not. He could have at the time, but like,
Well, if he did have a good deal at the time, he certainly doesn't. He's got a bum deal now.
no, yeah, I mean, he doesn't think so now. He's like, I don't like it. I'm like, oh, okay.
So yeah, sounds like the this town is reneged on the deal, and the well, Snake God's not particularly happy about it.
Which
So-
probably can't blame him.
Yeah, so we absolutely have to figure out what the exact deal was in order to figure out exactly what we need to do.
Which is hard if they don't want to talk to us.
That's true. And the stuff you found in the library doesn't seem to have any useful information, really.
Yeah, I don't remember what I left behind. I don't think it was important.
Should have busted out your camera.
The camera's weird.
It is. Well, maybe those pages were haunted, but then we would have had pictures of the papers or the pages. I think, assuming that it works.
I'm not really sure.
That's a good question. Smile. You do have some of them.
I do have some of them. So the chapter has the pact with the serpent. But it's not, I don't think it's like about the actual pact, because it says this chronicle reveals the pivotal moment when the council made the fateful decision to form a forbidden pact with the frost serpent, an intelligent guardian spirit that dwelled in the city wilderness for ages. With trepidation, they approached the serpent, who agreed to lend its formidable powers to protect the village. And then the next chapter just talks about the ritual.
Well, the ritual, okay. So it's a forbidden pact.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's... Yeah, so we need to find out what the nature of it is in order to determine what the serpent's supposed to be getting out of this deal, with that it's not.
Let me just read the other ones just so we all remember, because Z had already read them out. So chapter 4 was the binding ritual. This section describes the intricate details of the binding ritual. It involved the creation of a massive ice sculpture at the heart of the village, infused with the combined magic of the village elders and the frost serpent. The sculpture acted as a conduit to channel the serpent's powers into a protective enchantment that would ward off the ice spirit. And then chapter 5, the sacrifice. Chronicle speaks of a profound sacrifice made during the ritual, an offering of one of the council members who willingly relinquished their life force to fuel the enchantment. Sacrifice was an act of utmost devotion to the village, sealing the pact and binding the serpent to the village's protection. And then chapter 6 was Silent Watcher. As the binding took hold, the frost serpent's role shifted from a free guardian to a silent watcher. It roamed the outskirts of the village, its intelligence and autonomy is suppressed, its powers harnessed to maintain the protective enchantment. The chronicle hints at the growing discontent from the serpent as it yearned for freedom and resented its servitude. That's what I got.
Okay, so the serpent willingly went into this pact, and then I don't know if something happened to like the sacrifice or something changed the nature of the pact, which forced the serpent to be the guardian. I don't know. We're missing too much information.
how many
Yeah.
generations of people have been? It could just be that like long enough time has passed that the people today, or the people in charge today, just think, wow, why should we don't have to do it? Like, why should they continue with the ritual? You know, they've lost respect for their ancients, their protectors, whatever deities they deem to worship. Arrogance. Ah, that's the right word. Arrogance.
No idea.
They think they can ignore tradition.
The people in the tavern seem to know about it. Yeah, because they talked about the Guardian not doing his job. But
Well, because I'm looking over the notes because I copied them down on on a word pad. If you look at chapter 4, there's the binding ritual, which it says involved the creation of massive ice sculpture at the heart of the village infused with combined magic. The sculpture acted as a conduit to channel the serpent's powers. Okay, so
that's what's genuinely protecting the town.
Okay, but that's like his ability to channel his strength through the ice sculpture to, ward off ice spirits or protect the town in general, with the main thing being ice spirit, right?
Yeah.
I have a feeling the sacrifice, because it's its own thing, was probably not needed.
It probably wasn't part of the original thing.
No.
It changed. That's why I suggested that it changed the nature of the ritual, maybe.
Because it says the council, they willingly relinquished their life force. Oh, maybe because they realized they weren't powerful enough to do it.
Do I have enough knowledge?
Sounds occult.
Yeah, it sounds like. Can I roll occultism to see if something like that could change the very nature of a ritual?
Well, yes. Please roll me occult. In fact, Seer, well, you might not need to, but Seer, I believe. What was your lore again, Seer?
He's an undead lord, isn't he?
You have undead lore. This would also count.
Wonderful. Hey, let's roll.
All right.
I've always
Well, for Seer, it just sounds like a party.
Seer's
for Tesh.
tired.
Oh no. Tesh. Knowing the magics in general, but also on top of that, usually how cults and stuff work. When it comes to a ritual, usually when it comes to a good ritual, there isn't really a sacrifice needed for those types of rituals. Not in a sense of like a human sacrifice. The only time you would use a human sacrifice if you were doing something that is outside the bounds of nature. So trying to revive an undead god, trying to revive the undead, trying to like summon a never ever. Stuff like that usually would require something in line with a mortal sacrifice.
So trying to bind a demigod might fall under that.
Trying to bind a demigod with ill intent would probably fall under that.
All right.
Could you? I ask. Could you alter a binding with such a sacrifice?
Well, that's basically what. That's basically the answer he just gave us. Is the essentially the nature of the binding was originally like a mutual, mutually determined thing. Then the addition of a human sacrifice changed it to basically be a one-sided thing.
Yeah. Did they? I guess what we don't know is, did they do that after the fact?
No, it would have been done during the ritual, from what I'm gathering.
Yeah, no. Could you do it another ritual later for people that didn't have good intentions? Could they alter the pact afterwards? Like, did these
Well-
people do something like that?
They would need to get the serpent involved again if because the serpent's magic was involved in the original ritual.
So,
Mm.
Tesh, just to
Yeah.
clarify further, because he's asking that, you would know that with this sort of ritual, it heavily leans to the person that casted the magic, in this case, the village. So,
Mhm.
in most cases, what you know about these sort of rituals, the way they go, is that since it heavily leans towards the favor of the side of the caster, they can change the deal whenever they like.
Oh, so they
Oh.
could have. But the thing, yeah, I guess the the villagers would have been the one casting the ritual, and the serpent just provided its power for it.
Yeah, because the way I'm reading this and the way that I just heard it, it kind of seems like with chapter 5, whether they meant ill intent, it kind of seems like someone's like, because the deal is that as a conduit, it can come and go freely. So it's not all, even if they're a demigod or a god, they're not always going to respond if you need help. Probably only in the most dire circumstances, at least as far as a mortal would be concerned. So they took it upon themselves to, like, if I'm going to die anyways because this god doesn't intervene, let me be the focal point. So it's just a matter of, was it done in ill intent or was it done just to,
Well, I don't think it was. It certainly wasn't ill intent towards like the village.
well, not towards the village,
They-
but for their
but
own
they-
sake.
Yes, like they did it. Like they did it for the village, obviously. But the thing is, though, is they basically bound the serpent against its will for the sake of the village. So it's kind of like a gray area, we'll have to say. At least that's my opinion. Because obviously it's certainly not good for the serpent god, but it's great for the village. Until now. Because
Yeah.
obviously the serpent god's got enough recovered enough intelligence that it realizes it's being abused.
Well, I don't think it ever lost it. It just says it's lost its autonomy. It still has intelligence. It still knows what's being done to it. It's like a robot.
It's obviously got some sort of autonomy now because it's creating snowstorms.
Well, he's figured out that he can still do these things within the binds of the contracts. So
Without metagaming too much, I kind of feel like reading this things. It says he protects from the ice spirit.
yeah, I
Uh,
was gonna say, is there like another entity involved?
Well, the text speaks of an ice spirit.
Because it was saying the sculptor acted as a conduit to channel the serpent's powers into protective enchantment that could ward off the ice spirit. The ice spirit is not the serpent.
But the
Yeah.
ice spirit is obviously the nemesis of the village.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not a ice spirit. It's not ice spirits. It is the ice spirit.
Well, there's no capitalization. It is just the ice spirit. No capitalization.
So
But
it's a ice spirit, but it's obviously the one that's
there's
being
one.
tormented.
Yeah.
I mean, if they had to go so far as get the power of a demigod to keep it away, even if it's just a spirit, it's still of significant power.
Sounds that way.
So like I'm all like, let's free the snake god, but then do we leave this village to die from an ice spirit? Because that also doesn't sound good.
Or right now we can't leave. Sounds like something. I don't know. It might be that this spirit has gotten to a point where it's like, well, no one gets to. Maybe the
So,
snowstorm will clear. I don't know.
you are 100% incorrect. We absolutely can leave. We just not might survive.
I would usually assume leaving is with our heads intact. I would like to keep my soul in its body, please.
All right. So
So even if we convince the villagers to like worship the god again. He
Sounds
still
good.
has lost his freedom due to this.
Yeah, it's not really going to do a whole lot, probably.
And it's only going to be a few generations before it cycles back again.
Well, assuming. Now, if we could somehow convince the elders to basically change the pact so that it's like a mutual thing again, that probably would significantly alter the situation.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's my thing. I'm trying to I'm thinking on because I'm trying to think back because the way that the elders were described, like I don't know. I'm trying to figure out because, like I said, it says that they did it willingly, but not speaking from personal experience or ambitions, but it's a lot easier to rule over a city if it's not in ruins.
Well, yes, there is truth to that. I'm not sure how that's exactly relevant to the current discussion, though.
Oh, I'm just saying about how to go about it in certain things, because if they're doing it for, I mean, because their intent may not be innocent. It may be like one elder sacrificed himself so that the other elders can still rule over it, but they're ruling over it because, like I said, you can get more stuff out of people being alive and prosperous than.
So we know that the ritual is basically controlled by the elders. That circle you saw in there, in the house there that you're talking about, the magic circle, might be the focal point of the control point of the ritual, because the focal point is the statue.
Yes.
There's far too much magic. It sounds like with the statue, like looking at Corsair there. Far too much magic there to be messing around with that. Because let's be honest, basically it's a demigod's magic. And there's probably 0% chance of us actually successfully killing that thing.
Right. Demigod.
Okay, so
how would you be able to do a ritual that would actually intercept with the statue?
The thing is, though, is if that circle is the actual control for the ritual, it has to be maintained, obviously. Or else eventually it would just run out of magic and the ritual would end.
Wait.
From my experience.
Did they tell us people were going missing and there were screams and stuff? Is that happening outside the city, or is that sacrifice?
Well, that's a question for the Games Master.
I do apologize. What was the question?
Z was listening to them talk about the ritual and sacrifice and stuff, and she's like, wait a minute, weren't people from the village going missing? And we heard the screams and stuff, so are they sacrificing people to fuel the ritual, or was all the that's outside the city?
To my remembrance, there was the blizzard, and then there was the yell from the snake. There's that.
Yeah. Oh, it was just a yell from the snake. It wasn't a person screaming.
No, it was just the snake yelling.
Okay.
Also, Seer, kind of thinking about it, as they're talking about it further, I'm going to allow you to make one more roll with your undead lore.
Ain't undead supposed to be a religion, or is just
nope? This is
actual lore.
This is specifically undead lore. Trust me.
Right.
Oftentimes, lores will have a lower DC mechanically, and they're very specific.
Yeah.
Gleaming you knowledge others
very
would
good
not
knowledge
obtain.
of it.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Well, it could be like a freaking 25 religion check, might be a 15 for you if you had like that lore. It's very useful.
Come on. Okay.
Jeez.
It's not in that one.
Aw.
I can give you one thing, and then you can do with it what you. But I'm gonna message this to you, Seer.
I've been rolling very low ever since I
You
when
have
I came.
makes me sad.
I don't know if Foundry likes me yet.
You're just getting acquainted. It's fine.
I mean, trust me, Foundry is exactly like Roll20. We found that out the hard way.
I don't know. I've been rolling better on Foundry, far better on Foundry than I have ever did on Roll20.
I think I'm rolling just fine on Foundry.
Until the DM got crits on you.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So many crits. Oh boy.
Alex rolled, I think,
Yeah.
more crits than he used to.
No comment.
Lucky
He has
person
all
when
these
he's a game
cookies to share and you can't reach them. That's
Yep.
totally true.
I would have to say that on Foundry, our enemies are a lot more consistently rolling high
That never
both-
missed.
on both damage and on attacks.
Listen.
Challenge accepted.
Took off the
As a
kitty
flashback
club.
from yesterday.
Okay, so never mind. See, didn't say that.
I think
can
that'd be
snap
the
it.
most you would get from that, Seer.
But okay, but Z could ask because you're talking about rituals and stuff. So you're saying that they probably need to continuously do some sort of ritual to keep up the binding?
I would imagine. I've never heard of magic that's permanent.
So what happens if we destroy that circle? Can they just make another one, or will it affect something?
Well, this is pure speculation, mind. But it could either end the ritual, or it could. Well, it probably end the ritual if that is the what's controlling it. But the results, it could either just end nicely and.
Or it could be a
problems,
vortex of arcane doom.
Yeah, or that statue could explode in a glorious fashion, taking most of the town with it.
I
wanna
want to
see
go
that.
out.
Oh no.
I want to live. I want to live.
That sounds like a really cool idea.
Oh, are we talking about in game? Sorry, my bad.
I just tap Z's shoulder with regret. With spell regret, so you regret everything. You regret your actions.
I regret nothing.
You take damage.
The Haybringer of Chaos over here. Harbinger's the word. Harbinger of Chaos.
Yeah. If we must
So
solve
somebody
this
harbingers me?
riddle, we must go to the elders' house tonight.
With stronger evidence.
Well, I don't know, like that ritual circle. I kind of need to see it to have any idea if that's actually the ritual circle or if it's something else entirely.
Well, through investigation, whether legit or dubious, it sounds like together as a team we have more evidence that their ritual or lack thereof is the thing causing harm to the town, and we could be more insistent upon our interference.
I'm also wondering if we could just take control of the ritual and end it properly instead of trying to destroy it.
I'm kind of in favor of, not
Can I roll
obliterating.
can I roll like an Arcana or Occultism to? Do I have to? Would I have actually had to have been involved in the ritual at some point in order to basically alter it?
Yeah, this one you actually would not have to roll because you've dealt with magic before. You're skilled in magic. You understand the purposes of magic. In some cases, yes, because sometimes magic is specifically bound to somebody. In some cases, however, by the sounds of it, and considering it's banded generations, possibly, this probably is a type of spell where if you take the right precautions, maybe you could take over it. I'm obviously you're not gonna be 100% sure, but it doesn't sound like it's locked to one person specifically.
Yeah, I didn't think so because it sounded like it was cast by multiple people and it's been maintained by various people throughout the years.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we didn't know exactly how long the ritual has been in place, but if it has been generations, the serpent probably is gaining enough self-awareness back, intelligence, and like autonomy in order to actually express his displeasure.
So it's already starting to fail then. It's weakening anyway.
To some extent, yeah, probably.
Actually, I probably wouldn't have said that because I would have no idea. He doesn't know anything about magic, so never mind.
You've handled tests long enough to know like some things.
To bring a real world
astute observation.
Go ahead, Beer.
Oh, sorry. To bring a real world perspective to it, it could be kind of like the 20-year-old work veteran guy who's just like, you know what? I'm tired of this job. I'm gonna day drink.
It like you do not have to be an expert in magic to have sympathy for someone's like, man, I sure would like to, have a better deal, maybe unionize or something.
What's a union?
It's a collection of people in which they can take their boss to the guillotine.
Oh, so like Thieves Guild?
Oh, that's canon now.
Like a Thieves Guild.
Love it. Wait, did you say Cheese Guild?
That sounds awesome too, though. No,
Cheese Guild sounds good.
Oh, Thieves Guild.
That's also going to be canon
but
now.
I want to be part of the Cheese Guild, though.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
Can I join the Cheese Guild?
When we get back home, let's make the Cheese Guild.
That's the secret membership that I wasn't supposed to talk about.
It doesn't exist yet, right?
No.
Okay. There is no Cheese Guild.
Are y'all gonna start a cheese guild with the goblins as your workers?
Workers?
Oh.
You mean guild members?
Guild members, yeah.
We own.
We'll just start a cheese factory, it's fine.
Interns.
He had to be scary for the rest of the season.
I hate to say this, but we've probably gotten a bit off track here, but Cheese Guild.
Yep.
I regret nothing.
I will make this canon. You tempt me and I'll do it.
Well, we might make canon.
Okay, so you're saying that we need to go to this guy's house. It's like getting late. Should we do it tonight or should we wait till the morning?
The best.
Well, I guess if some of our peoples are not feeling great, let them have a rest.
We've got some.
Am I still sleeping at this point?
You're up, but you're feeling rough. You got 5 health back.
Baker was never damaged though. I was the one that got.
I just went to sleep. I just went there, laid back, and fell asleep.
Oh.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Right.
He wasn't hurt.
Right.
But am I awake? Yeah. Okay, that will. Yeah. Is Mr. Sear still wounded?
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to
doesn't know anything about it.
I'm going to treat Sear's wounds.
Go for it,
I'm
buddy.
going to try for the expert's DC.
All right.
Ooh. Get it.
I critical success, so you get 19 HP back.
Wow.
Wonderful. I feel almost fully ready to go. Let me. Can I treat myself?
You just took heal.
You cannot because you have to wait an hour.
All right.
I mean,
I'm also very confident in my medical stuff.
Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there as an idea. You do have 2 to 3 very sneaky people.
I'm ready to sneak up in there and do what.
Oh, you want us to just go?
Let's go.
Like, here's the thing.
I'm very curious.
I'm just going to say this. I cannot go, as I don't think breaking into someone's private property would be very, nice. But if, for instance, you went and, I turned my back, I don't have to stop you from doing anything. I didn't see anything.
What are you talking about? We never said we were going anyway.
Exactly.
I felt
Right.
like I was.
All right,
gonna
I'm
go.
totally game for this. How about we go?
All right.
I just turn my back and I don't see them leave.
All right. So
You
instead of
wouldn't see me leave anyway.
so instead of the direct approach, we're taking the sneaky sneaker approach.
For a moment.
Oh,
At least learn more.
Okay. Who is going to team stealth?
Wait, what are we? We're just going to check it out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
We're gonna break in and take a look around.
Heck yeah.
Here is in there.
Just a quick B&E and out.
Yeah, pretty much. Tasha's in.
B&E and O.
All right.
Obviously, Z.
Okay. So Z is.
Let's go with three amigos.
So it's Seer, Tesh, and Z. Am I understanding correctly?
Yeah.
It's funny because it's this giant, like 7-foot
I know.
shadow, and then like two little people running along.
Yeah, two short, tiny people, and
When
Yeah,
in
great
doubt, the big one can be a distraction.
All right. They're gonna do this. Here we go. Okay. Peaceful music.
no.
Time has stopped. Sneaky time.
Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, I wish I had that also copyright, but actually, what's? Hold on, what's this? Let's
well.
this music.
I'm pretty sure that one is copyright.
Yeah.
You can set it up where the VOD won't record that or play back that. I can link you the TikTok if you want.
Nah. Very useful. My VODs don't get copyright claimed.
Or is the Pink Panther not copyright anymore? Has it been long enough? Because I feel like this is way more Pink Panther.
I feel like this is more like crunk stealth music. Maybe that would be me
Oh,
instead.
that's for later. That's later. Hold on. So, as I'm doing that, you go ahead and make your way through the snow pathway that is the town streets. It's now no longer that of the bright day over the across the snow, giving a nice shimmering effect. Instead, the night is dark, and you blend in quite well. I'm gonna need those of you who are sneaking through so that you aren't captured or caught by the guards. This will be a group check. To make me stealth checks, please.
Did you ever take that feat that gave you the group check one?
No.
Oh.
Let's just follow the leader, isn't it? Follow the expert.
No, there's that feat. It, like lets you
Yeah, I don't know. Reading it didn't seem as good as it seems like it would be. I don't know.
Well, you
it'd be great if I was with you. I'd be like, yes,
Oh
please.
yeah.
Please win, help me be sneaky.
No, because it's something to do with like the lowest person's. Anyways, whatever. Okay, so.
All right, stuff. Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
Success.
Okay.
Success.
Ooh,
Perfect.
we did it.
Yeah.
All right. So, managing to sneak through the snow areas, your feet muffled by the snow itself, you manage to make your way to the home of the elder. A wooden fence surrounding a humble abode, yet still larger than the rest of the ones you've seen before. A two-story home with multiple windows along the walls of the home. Two in front, actually four in front, two at the bottom, two at the top, one on each side, and then two in the back. And actually three on the back, one on the upper floor, two on the lower floor. There's also a back door as well, and of course the front door. As you approach this area, you'd probably come in from the side, before sneaking around, kind of observing the area around. How do you wish to proceed?
Is there any lights on in any of the rooms?
Make me a perception check, please.
Submission perception. 21.
Not in the rooms directly that have the windows, but as you look through one of the windows, one of the side windows, you see a soft glow that comes from a hallway that connects to the room.
Okay. So there's probably somebody in there. Somewhere.
Yeah. I imagine so. So I would say not the other people will see us. Are there like bushes or flower beds or anything around the house?
There is a few bushes, and there is a flower bed in the back that contain snow roses.
Okay, so there's a little bit of cover. Try to go in through the window.
Probably the best bet.
I will climb up using inside ropes.
You're gonna climb up.
Oh,
Gotta be careful with that.
So you're gonna toss the inside ropes to a second floor window and climb up to the window. Am I understanding correctly?
It sticks. So yes.
All right. Are you going through the front window or the back window?
It's likely the back.
Oh,
Where was that light at again? On the test?
The side.
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe the opposite side of it?
Opposite side.
So just to clarify again, so the windows on the side are on the first floor, and then the windows on the back. There's a window in the back on the upper floor, and then there's two windows on the front on the upper floor.
Oh, never mind then. Let's just go through a window then.
Probably the one in the back, so that it's not so visible from the street. Would be my
The
suggestion.
one. Can we go through the window on the second floor or the first floor?
Second.
Where do you see the ritual?
right. Well, they,
Magical.
I imagine, went to the front door and saw it through.
Oh, they should have seen it on the floor.
Yeah.
That's what we here to see.
We're like, I imagine us like around the back, kind of in the bushes, like quietly just gonna go.
Yeah, that's why I pictured it.
Yep.
I'm just gonna like creep up to the back door and try it, and see if it's locked or not. It's like,
It's locked.
it is. Okay.
You have these tools though, don't you?
I do. I'm looking at the handle like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. I'll try it.
All right. Roll me a sleight of hand, please. Oh, there, thievery. Yeah, easy enough. You go ahead and put your tools into the lock, and 5 seconds later, you hear a click as you unlock the door.
All right.
Yep.
I'll just kind of like lean over towards them and like give Tash a thumbs up.
Yeah. for my shoulders, and let's go.
All right, you're entering through the
And
door.
then I would like to slowly.
Actually, before I can cast Detect Magic. Safe.
Thank goodness, because as you before as
So the door's like barely, yeah, it's like about to start opening it. So.
As you detect magic, as Z is slowly starting to open the door, you sense magic behind the door. Tesh.
I'll stop her. I'll stop Z.
You probably have like a hand signal, right? So then
almost certainly.
I will clock that, and I will stop opening the door.
I'll whisper there's some sort of in there. Safer not to. There's magic behind the door. Safer not to go in.
Like
Yeah,
a
I'm the
trap?
third one
Or
in
an
the back.
alarm.
Like a trap,
Just-
or are you detecting that circle?
No, it's behind the door, so it wouldn't be the circle. I can't tell you if it's a trap or if it's an alarm or.
It just detects magic, so you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
So it's better not to risk it. Oh, it's got a 30-foot radius. But that would cover the window, the second floor window as well. That thing or any of the windows.
Can you ping detect magic for me? Because I think there's a limit to it that you can't see through walls or anything. So.
Oh.
In certain thickness and material.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just magic. Here's no magic.
Nope, there is nothing in there about.
Okay.
It's just a 30-foot sphere or emanation. Unless what are the rules for emanation? That might be what you're thinking of.
Probably. Okay. So I will say in this case, you look up at the window. There's nothing up there, but you do see a magical aura, but beyond the door we're at, probably in another room somewhere.
Yeah, emanation has nothing about
Okay.
about
Might have been a
being
DD
blocked.
thing.
Yeah, it's just a yes/no
It's
thing.
yeah, it's basically literally everything within the is affected. Or
At a higher level, you can be like more precise. That's kind of cool.
For now,
I will.
yeah.
Pepper will change shape.
What?
Oh,
Seer
change
will change shape.
Oof.
Okay.
You're
Time.
now a
Time.
big spider?
Time to learn things about Seer. Yes, he changes into a spider.
Oh my. Wait, I don't think this is the.
I think
This isn't the first time he's done it, but this is the first time he's done it in front of anybody.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Well, that explains some things.
yeah, that's a little creepy.
Ooh. Can I climb up the wall now, or this is just me getting out?
I would say you're probably thin enough now, whereas you can open the door just enough that you can sneak in through like the slip of the door, and you can go over whatever magic is on the floor. It's on the floor.
Well, I would say it's on the floor.
Nice.
Yeah, because I started to open the door and I stopped. I didn't actually finish. Like, I didn't close the door. So yeah, it would be like a slightest crack.
Well, sounds good to me. I give it a go. Of course, sneakily, I would do this.
Sneakily.
And as
How
you walk,
spider are you?
as you walk in, something else will happen because the tavern has kind of closed at this point, and you guys are kind of chilling there. As you do, we're gonna shift to the other group because something happens.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
As the other group is chilling in the tavern, the barkeep kind of washing off the mug, doing what barkeeps do. There is a slamming at the door, like a pounding at the door. The
But I really
barkeep
want to drink.
kind of raises a brow. It's like, huh, I was expecting visitors. Hold on. Kind of walks over the door. I was like, who the hell is it? We're closed. Then you hear from the other, make me a perception check, actually. That's everybody that's currently in the tavern. So that is Gabriel, Baker, Arcanus, and Beer.
Arcanus just went AFK.
Oh, shit. Well.
Was it Arcanus? Oh,
yeah. Yeah,
Arcanus said he was going to be right back.
Yeah. I saw certainly.
Gabriel, you would hear this. You hear over by the door. It's muffled for the rest of you, but you specifically hear Gabriel. Open up! It's the town guard. To which you all will now see that the tavern keeper looks perplexed, then worried, then a little frustrated. He's like, hold up, I gotta get the lock. What?
Let's see, the two... Well, there were three of us at the thing. Sear's gone, and then it was Beer. Where's Beer? Beer's back in his room? I think. Or is he down here?
No, Beer's with you.
Beer's with us.
Everyone is with
Beer's
you.
with us. Okay, I guess quickly, like, sound guard. They're here, demanding entry.
The tavern keeper will run over, looking at all of you like, come here, this way, come here, hurry up. He just kind of motions you.
I'm gonna grab stuff. Yeah.
He'll motion you over to the back of the bar, to which he'll go to like the far end. You hear another pounding from the door, like, open up! Towards the tavern's like, hold on, I'm getting the keys. To which he'll go to the end, push back looks to be like a stool. Yes. To which he'll open up a trap door that leads down to what looks like a cellar. Like, get in. Don't say a word. Stay quiet.
Thumbs up.
All right.
Okay.
You all get in. He shuts the door behind you. To which, like, alright, I'm coming. Kind of puts the stool over where you are again. I gotta make some rolls real quick. Alright. Look at something. Okay, yeah. You hear a door open. Before you hear the clamping of feet. Stopping. Where are they? Which is why you hear the bartender's like, where's who? What are you talking about? I thought you wanted a drink. Which you hear a gruff voice like, we're not looking for a drink. We're looking for a set group of individuals that are poking their nose around where they shouldn't have and are disturbing the peace. And so, I think some time behind bars might do them good. To which the tavern keeper will reply, no one like that here. Well, I think maybe you just missed them. To which the gruff individual stays silent. Well, if you don't tell us where they are. And then you hear like a loud crash as if table and chairs are breaking.
I'm gonna have to look at Arcanus.
You gotta hold me back if you want me to not burst out of this closet right now.
No, I'm pulling out my mutagens and be like, yeah, we about
Nope.
to do this.
All right, longsword. I'm gonna kick the door down as soon as everybody's
hold on,
ready.
wait.
I mean, I will
Actually, just a question
I will
before
clarify.
Canvas.
I will clarify really immediately. The barkeep did say, "Don't come out. Stay quiet."
True.
Alex, is there like the cliche like '90s movie where you can see it between the floorboards from the ground underneath?
Yes, but you are behind the bar.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
All right, I'm gonna say we will be prepared. If we
We'll be
hear
prepared.
like a little scream of like some violence on this person, yes, we'll burst out. And Arcanus, is your weapon magical yet?
Oh
Is it
yeah.
striking. All right. All here
Yeah.
doesn't have a striking +1.
Striking +1 and what's the striking and +1.
Because of
Got that.
Beard, you got that?
No, I just have a lot of weapons.
All
We'll
right.
wait. We will wait for further sounds of aggressive violence. Aggressive
So-
violence.
Here's my plan. So I will immediately cast, like in here is
Nope,
called
nope,
runic
that's got
weapon,
verbal.
magic
That's got
magic
verbal.
weapon. Once we're ready to go,
Okay.
so I'll cast it to give you a +1 striking weapon once we are on the go.
Okay.
As a preparation, I'm prepping it.
Well, you don't hear anything else. I would say you hear something being dragged before a few footsteps seem to walk around the area
They shoved
before
them out of the doorway.
they seem to step a few more times, and the rest of the footsteps seem to disappear into silence. And then silence overcomes whatever happened in the tavern.
Did we hear the door close?
The door did not close.
We wait. I wait.
You do not hear footsteps. You don't hear anything else. Just the crash, something being dragged, footsteps walking around. Before it sounds like footsteps started walking again, and then slowly faded away.
Can I try and hear where the footsteps walked away from us? Can I tell which direction?
If make me a perception check.
I'm usually good at them. That's better. 21.
By where you are and where you were put in, and kind of pinpointing the noise, it sounds like the footsteps walked away to the door as if someone's exiting.
It sounds like they may have left, but don't want to risk it. They may just be waiting.
All right.
Yeah, we
And-
should just.
Well, and
as
that
long as he's
dragging
clean,
noise,
we're
was
comfy.
the dragging noise the sound? Wait, no, they would have made a sound, like a thumping sound, if it was a person. Or
Yes, or a scream of some kind, or
unless it was a paralysis spell.
Sounds like he got thrown against the table.
That too. Paralysis, then thrown against the table, then drug out.
Well, shoot.
I'll say you all take a moment. You have your Discord to discuss it if you wish, or the chat. We're gonna move on back to Seer, Tesh, and Z. All right.
With my with
Alright.
my Our eyes. What do I see in the room?
Do you have dark
I
vision?
enter? No, I don't think so.
'Cause I think, or do you have low light vision? I forget where's shape change? Oh, there it is. Um, y- there's a soft enough light where you can see some things. You can definitely see a hallway as you kind of like stick into the ceiling. That goes out and splits into two directions, right and left. You see a soft glow coming from the left.
And do I see any magical circle or something right by the door?
You do see a magical circle by the door.
Yeah, I want to cast a spell.
Okay.
The only spell I can cast while a spider is inside ropes.
God damn it.
Can you
This spell.
do that as a spider?
Our guts come out. As I pull them out, I
Wait.
hang them right above the floor in front of you. The door.
But okay, a spider's guts are gonna be like so tiny that we can't do anything.
Oh, it's like that?
And I don't know what the function would be.
No. It doesn't work then. Okay, forget
I
it.
don't
We
think-
can't go. We can't go in the door. We can't open far enough for us to get in.
Yeah, you could sneak in because you're. I presume you're like a tinier version.
I guess we
You're-
never discussed that. How big are you as a spider?
You want
I
to
think it's
know?
actually described in the race.
Yeah, it's.
Are you like actually like spider
I don't think he's
size?
tiny.
He's not tiny. He's like. You ever seen those Australian spiders that are pretty big for a spider, but they're
Huntsman
not like.
spiders.
Yeah. Think of that, but like a tarantula.
I don't know. The picture they have in there is pretty adorable. For
Well-
the race.
Okay, well, disregard that.
So so he's small enough he can get through the door. So that's good.
Let me open a window somewhere.
Yeah.
I go to the other side of where the light not shining and see if I can open a window on the ground
Yeah,
floor or something.
It actually leads.
Okay, it doesn't say anything. It doesn't say anything about the size in the
Oh.
shape file for the anatomy.
So, yeah, you'll actually be able to go ahead and if you go to the right, there is a door on the right side wall that leads into the room. The room looks like a normal bedroom. I'm sorry, not bedroom. It's first floor, right side. It is looks like a bit like a writing room, almost like a small library. And at the far end, you do see a window with curtains currently look to be drawn. And as you make your way over, you can draw the curtains, and you can unlock the window.
Awesome. I unlock it and I open the window quietly
Sweet deal.
Nice.
and make myself. I will come out and notify them of the open window. We're waving my spiral leg up in the air in my direction. I'm all over here. I'm all inside. It's open.
All right. I will say, Seer, I apologize. I missed this detail. As you're passing the hall,
Yeah.
I would say, you would hear some mutterings, Seer, as you coming from the left side of the hall when you pass that area. Just to clarify.
I will try to listen to what they're mumbling about.
It's unless you got closer, you would not be able to hear what they say.
Oh well, I'm not going to get close. I'm gonna let everybody in. Come on in.
Okay. I will go in through the window.
Oh yeah.
Stealthily, of course.
Okay, now that all three of you and Sia, you're in your normal form, so you might end up making noise. I need everybody to roll me another stealth check, please.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Okay. Okay. All right, just making a note. Don't mind me.
She's got too many jinglies in her pocket.
Apparently so.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sure it's
Straight up rolls a
fine.
2 and gets a 14.
Oh God, she did have to roll 2 to get 4. Oh man. Okay. All right. Okay.
But my total is a 14, so it's okay.
It's
It's
fine.
not a 1.
It's fine.
Oh,
Not a 1.
Esper came in clutch on that one.
It did.
Right.
Expert in the high decks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you like mention to us sound was yet?
What was that? See?
Did you like motion to us where you heard the noise coming from, or not yet?
I think I point to the direction of the light and
Okay.
saying, "I hear something coming from there."
I'm gonna do
Definitely.
a quick like case the room, like just kind of like what's here.
This looks like a normal library room. Shelves kind of lined
Boring.
with books and other boring things. Make me a perception check, please.
Probably is there a death? Oops, that's stealth. Hang on. Whoa. Perception is over there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, nothing stands out to you.
Okay. Boring. Let's go.
Own it.
You go ahead and make your way to the other side of the hall as there's a light glow at the end. And as you look now, it comes from a room, and you hear whispers coming from the end, though unable to understand what the whispers say, at least at distance. You'll have to get closer. And luckily, with your stealth checks, you don't seem to be noticed for now. As you get closer to the door, it is an open door that you see the light coming from. And as you get closer, how do you proceed?
It'd be a good time to have a mirror.
I want to listen to what they're saying.
Yeah, I would probably like
Listen.
crawl, like creep up and falling on the getting. Chances are somebody was at the floor. Hopefully, I just get really
All right.
low and like start creeping to the floor. Just
I just
Okay.
Frostholm.
Tesh, you do not need to roll perception check since you are so close now. You instantly recognize this as the language of magic. This is what people would usually chant when casting a magic spell. It's very obvious to you.
All right. Not something I need to do, but
Well, yeah, because you don't have to do that, but you would recognize it, considering you do double in magic.
can I identify the spell potentially from?
I would need an Arcana check. And unfortunately, this is going to be a very high check, so I'm warning you now.
Okay, well, because that's one of the. It's not a. This is a legit use of the skill. So. Okay.
16. Considering that it's being chanted so much, you realize it's some sort of ritual cast. Consider the length of the spell that's being muttered, but you cannot pinpoint the type of spell that it is. You just know it's some sort of ritual spell.
Okay, so it may be reinforcing the ritual that, like I was suggesting earlier, but hard to say. Okay.
As for as you peer out, you see a gentleman, probably in his later years, in front of a magic circle, holding a book, and reading from it, and he is holding what seems to be some sort of knife over the circle, as if he's preparing for something.
Okay, I'll pull back and my little raccoon way, I'm gonna like use my hands and just kind of like point towards the door, and I'll like circle, like I'll draw a circle on the ground and like like have like a book, like spinning book motion, and then like a stabbing motion, like a knife. So
I've totally wrong idea. I'm thinking you exactly.
And at this
when
point,
you like raise your eyebrows, like, and I'm like, no.
at this point, you hear a loud commotion at the front. Yet the man in the room does not seem disturbed, as
Oh.
you hear a dragging sound and the sound of footsteps quickly coming your way.
Oh,
Yeah.
We all do the get out motion and like back towards that room.
Okay.
Just make sure all the doors and windows are closed, that in case somebody comes in, that knows that we've been in.
I'm not going back to the back door to fix that shit, but we can get out the window.
Well, we have to pass by the back door in order to get to the window anyway, so.
And we'll get back to you momentarily. As for the rest of you,
Tyr will look at the ritual, the knife, and he says, "Oh no, that's what you sent me, fix."
We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that shortly. As for the rest of you, back at the tavern, it's been about 5 minutes now, and you have not heard anything.
I think we've come up
We've
with
made
a plan.
Perfect. What's your plan?
All right. I'm gonna go up first, all careful like, because if they're all waiting with crossbows right at the entryway, I'm the least likely to get peppered full of arrows. And then if it's safe, I'm gonna gently knock 3 times, probably not stomp.
I'm going to cast guidance on whoever's going up to give them a +1 on their next roll.
I
Yo.
will go ahead and say you do not see anybody.
And creep up, shield over my face, just walk. Lean back, arm down, tap, tap, tap.
I guess we all leave. Well, I'll go next. I'll leave the door next. Oh dear.
You all come out. There's no one here, but an open door that lets in a cold breeze.
There's no sign
I'll
of the
move to
barkeep.
close the door.
There's no sign of the tavern keep.
Never mind. We're going on a hunt.
Where are you going?
Oh, geez, I don't have a good feeling.
Well, there's heavy snow, right?
It is indeed.
I'm gonna look outside and see if there's footprints leading off.
Oh yeah, survival?
You do not need to make a survival check because you see many footprints in the snow that leads off in a direction.
Should we go save him?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a full paladin, but laws only apply when they're fair.
We gotta make sure he's okay.
And we got to make sure he's okay.
He treated
Alright.
us so well.
With shield up and sword out, kind of held behind me, so if there's people anywhere that don't see me just brandishing a weapon, I'm gonna follow the footprints.
Well,
Yeah.
lucky they're dragging something. They're probably going slower than usual.
We did wait a while.
And we'll
Nothing bad could happen in 5 minutes, right?
So going back to the other group.
Yeah, nothing.
Here it says, first thing I hear, he's committing a ritual of the night. Oh, what was that again? Of the night Neverland.
For sure.
What?
I couldn't
Sacrificial.
identify it, so.
It's a knife.
It's annoying.
What a
It
knife.
indicated that there was no actual sacrifice going on. At least that's what I got out of it.
Yeah, I was just saying he had a book and a knife. I didn't. No death.
My God, he has knowledge. It's the greatest weapon of all.
You
I want
all,
the book though.
you all from the room, you will hear discussion coming from outside in the hall.
Mhm.
Crack the door open so we could hear better. Assuming we didn't leave it open a crack anyway.
As you crack open the door, you hear, "Yeah, we brought them. We know we've been helping them, but well, one less person to worry about. I'm sure we could take care of the others eventually. We'll find them. But is this gonna do?" But you hear an old gentleman's like, "Yes, they will do. They will do. You must rein in the serpent much harder, much stronger than before. You must make it learn its place. Let's do it for the village. This is all for the village, of course. Bring him in. I have the ritual ready." To which you will hear more footprints and something being dragged.
Now let's see the sacrifice.
Yeah, as he just looks at Tesh like, oh.
We ready? Can we
Oh,
please
hold on.
attack
How
this
far?
guy?
How far away is the front door roughly from us?
Let's see. You are down a hall, and then there's another hall that leads to the front door. So,
Oh, okay. How far is it that?
so it'd probably take you maybe 30 to 35 seconds if you sprinted to reach the front door.
But
Oh,
okay,
so
so
it's a big place.
yeah, hang on. Did they come in through the front door and go to that room where the guy was to
Yes.
talk to him? Okay. So that room, like a few feet away from us.
Yes.
Okay. Like I'm all for helping but not all the guards. Actually, wait. That would probably be a perception. Can we tell how many? Like we heard one guy talk to the guy, but with footprints, would we have been able to determine how many guards are there?
You couldn't see him, but you can make a rough estimation. If you do a perception check, yes.
Okay, let's do that.
Like probably like.
We all get the chance of doing this.
I'm gonna say since Z is the one that's thinking of it, she rolls the check.
What are we doing? Oh yeah,
Alright.
perception. Why is it telling me I have no token on the scene? Why did it let me roll before and now it won't?
That's
The game's paused. It shouldn't matter.
Oh, because I'm hitting.
Oh, you're hitting it.
Never mind.
oh
no!
no!
I have no idea how many people are there.
There's probably like 20 or 30 of them there.
That's a lot.
Oh god. Yeah, I'll just like look at them like, ah. Like I'll just kind of like hand gesture like we can't take them.
I would do spirit sense on
Nice.
Could
see what
you
I see.
could you pull up the spell for me, please? Ah, thank you. Okay. I presume you're looking for anything spiritual, correct?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Make me a perception check. Actually, you know what? No, you don't need to. As you cast the spell, it's here. You see a massive amount of spiritual residue, probably is the best word for it, that lingers in the air of this place. And it just floats all around you. Multiple senses.
Here we'll say this with a with a deep sorrow. We've been doing this for a while, many times. I
That's
can
not great.
sense leftover soul energy in this place. Lots of it. You have to stop them.
Are they leaving yet?
No. You have not heard any more footsteps since the time you heard them last. As you think about your next steps, back to the other group. As you follow the footprints in the snow, you continue to follow them until you come to a home. A home, Arcanus, you recognize immediately.
I should. I was there too.
Well, then you recognize it as well.
I look at Baker and Gabriel. Through the front door, or
It's front door time.
I'm gonna go and
Drink
kick.
up and
I'm gonna go and kick the front door open.
Yeah, he's gonna do that. I'm gonna drink.
Make me athletics check.
I got you. Hang on, let me find my
Can I
skills.
prepare a sound burst?
Sure.
Yeah, make it sound super cool.
No, I would be targeting people on the inside if I see people I don't like.
Yeah, don't hurt us.
You
don't know we're here.
No. Actually, we know you're roughly.
Well, Arcanus knows we
You're
came
around.
here.
Easily. As you kind of follow the drag mark and the multiple footsteps up to the door, not even hesitating, you kick the door open with a large crack as you almost pretty much knock the door down, almost off the hinges. You all hear this, the ones inside the home. You hear a resounding, oh, excuse me, I can take up now. Resounding smash that likely came from the front of the home. I presume Arcanus and all of you are making a lot of noise, so you would probably recognize it as your allies.
Well,
Here, you will pay for what you did to our barkeep.
go time.
Go time.
Just about.
And as I presume you're all running out at this point.
Yeah.
All right, I just need to make sure. I want to confirm. I don't want to assume.
Well, I was just making sure. Tash,
Yeah, well,
we're gonna run out, or wait a minute.
it's quite a distance from here to the.
They're not. Well, they're at the front door, guys.
Yeah, so rush
Oh
me
yeah,
out
so we should wait a moment until they get there.
Yeah,
That's right.
Don't let the
Exactly,
guards go.
exactly.
Yeah, we'll hang back for a minute until they get to. Yeah.
Then we can stop the ritual.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh hell yeah!
So the group front door. Yeah, That's what we're going. It's group front door and group back door. Here we go.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I like it this way.
Another double-sided combat.
Oh
I love it.
I love it.
No, I just want to do check with one thing.
Yes.
I can take this to my headpiece, and I can do this while headed out, or I have to skip this personally and be
Well,
controlled.
I will say this is that I don't have everything prepared. So as you will size up the situation, the guards meet group front door halfway, and now the hall is specifically clear for group back door, but the elder I should say, stands in the doorway of the ritual room. You will size up the situation, knowing that this has taken a very interesting turn, as we will end our session there for today. And next session, we will start it with combat.
We're gonna kick their asses.
I'm gonna start off the combat with an immediate sound burst as I prepared it.
You're
for,
gonna
when people are there.
We will.
Attacking people that I don't like.
again. Don't hurt us.
So,
I do have to go like right now though, so y'all, I'll catch y'all next week.
see you
See you later,
later.
man.
Adios.
Peace out.
Good
See you
luck.
later. Oh, this is gonna be great.
This is gonna be something.
I really enjoyed it.
You'll have fun.
Who doesn't love fighting the town guards?
So you will see it now. There are 4 guards. There's 1 guard captain, and then there is the elder.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I can't wait to literally compress someone's bones next session.
I will emphasize very much, and I give this warning every time, but you are heading to a boss fight.
Was it 4 guards and the captain, or 4 guards including the captain?
4 guards and the captain.
Okay, so 5 total. Okay, and then plus the guy. Okay.
We got
Yeah.
the ritual dude, who's probably gonna be turned into a boss, and then we got 4 guards and a guard captain.
Yeah. I'm going to be doing some attacks that don't require to hit the AC. I'm going to be doing AoE / hey, get out of the way or die.
I should have the
I'm
map
gonna
ready.
die.
I should have the map ready for next session. I'll have everything prepared, but we will start next session with combat. And I'm just telling you now, next session's probably all combat. So just letting you know.
Let's fucking go.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you.
And as far as the thing turning into a boss, you don't have to turn into a boss if you come as one.
True.
It's true. You know, you're not wrong. You are not wrong about that.
He was a very nasty old man right away.
And now you see why.
Yep. Bad man.
All right. I guess we'll see what happens next time.